Hi peeps, I have 3 journals to share with you today. I'm going to try to get all 3 of them in the same video. I apologize if there is some type of delay. Oh my goodness, I'm having problems with my camera phones here. I use my old cell phone to record, but it's been giving me a delay lately, and I tried to use my working cell phone. And my working cell phone is too heavy for my tripod. It literally leans over. So I'm going to try to make this work. All right, you guys. So I'm going to start with the big one first. So this one is a hardcover, and then these 2 are file folders. So let's start with this one first. I hope the lighting is okay. All right. So I used a Dollar Tree book, and I covered it with some beautiful napkin, and this is what it's a better view on the back. This is dark because that's where I had to overlap the napkin, but it is so beautiful and colorful, and I just thought it would make a really pretty cover for this Bible journal or prayer journal or faith journal, whatever you want to call it. I sewed, sorry you guys, I'm losing my words here. I had cut this out of Tsunami Rose book covers, and then I stitched it on this lace, and I left the lace, I didn't adhere the lace, so you can see more of the cover, but if you can glue it down if you don't like it flapping around. But I just love seeing the cover. So that's up to you if you purchase this journal. Sorry, you guys. It's my second time recording this, and I'm like all over the place. I'm really, really tired. So I have some rosette trim here on the spine. There is 2 signatures, some crocheted lace tabs here. There's a couple of charms. Let's see if I can show you. With hanging on bulb pins that I have in my shop. Oh my goodness, can I turn it around? So this one has a bird, sorry, I'm off camera. This one has a cross, and then this one has a music note. So it just hangs on the tabs. Alright, so yeah, okay. I'm going to try not to shake the camera. So inside here, I just added this piece of trim because I reinforced the spine with some chipboard because it was a little flimsy after I took it apart. So this is really for decorative purposes, and I added a pocket here. I didn't add anything in here because it's a little deep and I didn't have anything large enough. But, obviously you can put something in there if you like. The book is a little stiff because, it's just, it was just created, so it will loosen up. There's a lot of fabric pockets. On all 3 of them I put fabric pockets with lace. And there is a journal card. It is a it is a double pocket, so there's a pocket behind the cardstock and a pocket in the fabric itself. So as you can see through that one. So I didn't even say what I used. I used a bunch of different collections that I had left over, and the Hot by Paper Pad Bible journaling, some simple stories, faith paper, I can't remember what it's called. So Bo Bunny, all of it is faith-based paper. A lot of illustrated faith that I got on clearance, a lot of stamps and journal cards and whatnot. I'm going to be sending, along with all the journals, additional journal cards and stickers. I have tons of stickers and all that you can add, which is why I didn't do a ton of decorating. So here's one of the stamps I was talking about. This is a bookmark that you can use. You can laminate it if you want. I made a bunch of these large tags with the leftover scraps that I stitched on cardstock. The back is plain. I added some stationery paper, some graph paper, There's no coffee dye paper in any of them. It's another stamp. It's a little tuck spot with a another journal card, and it's double. This one is double-sided. There's some vintage paper. Another stamp up here. So as you can see, there's lots of room to journal. Some more stamping. Here's the middle of the first signature. I don't even know if I said there's two signatures. Here's a tuck spot that I made with a die cut. So it's a double tuck. And then this is single-sided journal card. Here's another large tag that I stitched. Some ledger paper and more vintage paper. Another stamp. I hope the lighting is okay. Oh, I don't have my lamp plugged in. It's another stamp. Some graph paper. The other side of that stationery paper is another stamp here. Tsunami Rose envelope, and it has a card in it. All three have envelopes, and they all have journal cards. I won't take them all out. I'll just show you that one. This one actually has two, because somehow I ended up with an extra one. Oops. Okay. It's another stamp. And then we move on to the second signature. I added some washi tape. That's also from Illustrated Faith. I have this vintage music page that says Lord Speak to Me. And I didn't want to cut it, so I folded it down and I added a piece of scrap that I punched with my on the edge punch. Or border punch. I don't know what they're called. It's another stamp here. It's been a long couple of days, you guys. Some more vintage paper and graph paper. Another stamp here. It's a little tuck spot I made with some scraps. This is double-sided as well. Some more of that stationery paper. Some vintage paper. This is tracing paper. Another stamp here, another large tag, some ledger paper, vintage paper. This is a envelope that I made with a music sheet that I decoupaged with a napkin, and inside is just some extra little die cuts that you can use in this journal or wherever you like. Here's the middle of the signature. I made a pocket, and there is journal cards here. These are double-sided, so you can use them as journal cards, tip-ins, whatever you like. I don't have to keep saying what that is, you guys know. It's a little stamp up here. It got a little bit cut off, but the word is still there because the page was a little too long. Here's a tuck spot here with another journal card that's double-sided, so you can choose which side you want to use. Some more tracing paper. Here's another stamp. Some more washi tape up here. Other side of the graph paper, some vintage paper, another stamp. Here's the other side of the music sheet. Another large tag, and that is the end, and this has another large pocket here in the back. So that is the first one. So these two I'm going to list together because they are very similar. This one says faith and this one says believe. So let me just move this out the way. I'm going to go really fast because, well, I'll go fast on the second one. It's a large tag in the front pocket and the back one. I won't take the whole thing out so I can save time. Just have that paper clip. It doesn't go all the way down, but just so it's easier to come out. Alright, so again, not a lot of decorating, but I did do some stamping. There's some washi tape. That's faith-based. There's another stamp. I used pretty much the same stamps in all three. Here's another fabric pocket. That's also a double pocket. Here's a journal card. Some more of that stationery paper, vintage paper, stamp. You guys know, so I don't have to keep saying it. Like I've already said it. Here's a little tuck spot. So the stamp at the top. Some washi tape. The little journal card. This one's double-sided as well. A little stamp there. I stamped on the tracing paper. It says praise the Lord, in case you can't read it. This is some paper that had writing, and I just covered it with some washi tape. You can still see it a little bit, but I thought it would be a great place to journal. And then the back is plain. It's another tuck spot here with some that I made with scraps. Another stamp here. It's the middle of the signature. Then another Tsunami Rose envelope. I won't open it because it has the same thing. Little ruffle, fabric ruffle, I mean. There's another stamp here at the bottom. Another corner tuck with a little bookmark. That flips out. Another stamp at the top. I don't even know if I said this, you guys, but I'm going to send a goodie bag with journal cards and stickers that are all faith-based, so you can decorate how you want. I really hope there's no delay in this. Here's a tuck spot, and it has a journal card. Okay, and then there's the back. Alright, this one I'm going to do super fast because it's pretty much the same. I'll just show you quickly what the tags look like in this one. This one has all pink. I'll take it out anyway. It's just a pink tag. Alright, so I'll put that back later because I don't want this video to be so long. Alright, so there's a tuck, stamp. Like I said, it's pretty much the same thing as the other one. So I'll flip really fast. Here's another pocket with a journal card. Again, it's a double pocket. Another stamp. Tuck spot here. One stamping here. I did the same thing. I covered the words with some washi tape. I'll tuck spot there with a journal card. A stamp here, middle of the signature, tuck spot with a journal card, another stamp. Another stamp at the top. Tracing paper, stamp at the bottom. Ledger paper, another Tsunami Rose envelope. Stamp at the top. Another tuck spot with a journal card. Little fabric ruffle up there. Another stamp. And then that's it. So that is it, you guys. I'm going to try to have all three in my shop by the end of the day today. If not, then tomorrow morning. These two, again, will be listed together. I'm going to call this one Faith and this one Believe. And yeah, that's it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Again, I apologize if there's a delay. Doing the best I can with what I got, you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you again in the next video. Have a great one. Bye.